What's up, everybody? This is House Jr. This is your real movie critic. Today, this is a special blog, which I like to do every year, and this is my long overdue top 10 movies of 2016. Now, most of y'all that doesn't read my blog probably don't understand why is he doing the 2016 movies in May. Well, I'll tell you. I'm just a regular guy still, and I can catch all the movies until probably I get to my Netflix or whatnot and see them all. Usually, it's around this time where I actually see all the films of 2016. But finally I saw them all, and now I can make my top 10 films of 2016. Before I go start the list, I just want to make a special announcement. If you like me on Facebook at facebook.com/MillMovieCritic, I'm going to have a special Facebook Live when I go out and see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is going to be this Thursday. The preview will be around 7:45 p.m., so be sure to tune in. Like me on Facebook so you can check me out, and tune in around that time so you can catch my preview for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And then afterwards, I will give you a brief review of that film afterwards as well on Facebook Live as well. So remember, this Thursday, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, you'll get the exclusive from the Real Movie Critic from there. All right, so without wasting any more time, let's start the list. Let's go on with number 10. My number 10 movie is Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, or for some people, maybe Star Wars Rogue One, whatever you want to call it. Well, I found this film very good. It just shows that Disney really knows what they're doing with Star Wars and the franchise. I really enjoyed the story and the tie-in with everything, and how everything went together, especially at the beginning. I enjoyed the acting. I thought it was pretty good. It definitely has all the Star Wars lore, and the special effects were great. It was a pretty good Star Wars movie, and I think Disney what they're doing, and we're looking forward to what's next in the future of these Star Wars films in this franchise. So let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is Sully. Now, I have to be honest, I am very surprised that this didn't get a lot of Oscar nominations. I really enjoyed this film. Tom Hanks playing the pilot that saved all these people by landing in the Hudson River. I thought he did a phenomenal acting job. I thought the direction from Clint Eastwood was very good. Getting all the action of the plane landing in the river was pretty good. I like the story, and I like the fact the story where no matter how well you become a hero and save people's lives, yet people still want to criticize you for whatever reason. And so like I said, I'm surprised it didn't get a lot of Oscar nominations, but I have really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a good drama, and yeah. So we'll go on to number 8. Number 8 is Deepwater Horizon. I was very impressed with the action about the explosion of the drilling rig up in the Gulf of Mexico, which started the whole BP oil spill. The action was phenomenal, very grounded type of action. I don't think there was any CGI really in this film. Great acting from Mark Wahlberg playing the hero, and I really liked the subtext of how greedy people really want to get things done, and yet because of that it creates a terrible disaster. And really, for the most part, it's the action why I really enjoyed the film. Very good action, probably one of the best this year. Maybe not, but it's up there. So it made it to my top 10 at least. So let's move on to the number 7. Number 7 is the Oscar-nominated film Lion. It's definitely a feel-good story about a kid that gets separated from his family in India, gets adopted in Australia, and then as an adult dedicate his life to finding his mom again back in India and get reunited. It's definitely a feel-good story. Dev Patel playing the adult version of the kid really acted very well. And when you get to that point of when he's finally reunited with his real mom, I swear to you, if your eyes don't get watery, then you really have no soul. And this is one of the Oscar-nominated films that I have really enjoyed this year. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is Doctor Strange. As you all know, I'm a big fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But before this film came in, I really thought it was a risk that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has taken with a new character that is completely different than what we're used to. But once again, Marvel has nailed it with Doctor Strange. I thought Benedict Cumberbatch playing the character was phenomenal. The action was very good. If you look at it 3D, you realize how trippy this movie is. If you watch it, it's very, very trippy, which makes it very good. I thought the writing was very clever. It was very good. A good type of origin story for this character. And it just proved again that the Marvel Cinematic Universe know what they're doing with their characters, and they know how to make the best movies out of them. And that's why I really enjoyed this film. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is Zootopia. I really enjoyed this animated film, not only for the great animation and the voice casting, but I really enjoyed the real story into this, where it's talking about intolerance with other people, even though it involves animals, but we can relate to us today when it comes to real life about racism and intolerance and how we all need to come together. It's a very fun story for the whole family, and I think all of us can learn something from this film, and that's why it's well deserving of winning the Oscar for Best Animated Movie. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is Deadpool. I have my doubts, but Ryan Reynolds really dedicated to make a very good movie, and he excelled in it. I really enjoyed the Deadpool character, which is great, and it's straight from the comics, like how we love him, and make us forget about his X-Men Origins Wolverine version, which now we can forget about it. It was a very funny movie, not your typical movie, even to a point where it's very satire-ish for all kinds of superhero movies. And I give credit to Fox for making this an R-rated film, which really delves into his character. And I was laughing the whole way through. The action was awesome. And yeah, Ryan Reynolds, keep it going, man, with the sequel. It better be good. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is Captain America: Civil War. This movie right then and there really proves that Marvel Cinematic Universe really knows what they're doing. It's probably one of the best written comic book movies in probably in a while now, because they really excelled my expectations, because I'm a fan of the comic story, and I didn't think they could pull this off, but they did. And it was awesome to see. It always had the fun action, introducing new characters like Black Panther and Spider-Man, seeing the whole issue between Iron Man and Captain America. It was awesome. Great writing, and when you look at Batman vs. Superman, it just shows that Marvel is at a higher level than where DC is. And this year, it just proves that Marvel still reigns supreme in the comic book movie universe. Number 2 is definitely my favorite Oscar-nominated film of 2016, and that is Hacksaw Ridge. Definitely the best war movie since Saving Private Ryan. I enjoyed that director Mel Gibson got his mojo back in creating great films, and this one is no different. I thought the war action scenes were tremendous, but best of all, I really enjoyed the story of Private Desmond Doss, which was played by Andrew Garfield very well, about how he refuses to use a gun in war, instead saving lives. And I really enjoyed that part of the story. And definitely the action just blew me away. It's very gory, very bloody, just how a war movie should be. And I give kudos to that film. Let's move on to number 1. Number 1 is Kubo and the Two Strings. One of the best stop-motion animation I have ever seen. If you haven't seen this film, I strongly suggest that you should watch it. It has a good story that deals with the Japanese culture with great special effects. For stop motion, it was tremendous. I enjoyed everything that there is to it. The voice acting, everything was great. That all comes together. It really made this film very powerful to watch for everybody to enjoy. And really just enjoy yourself. If you haven't seen it in 3D, I suggest you should do that as well. It's definitely worth to watch it in 3D. And that is my number 1 film of 2016. All right, guys, that is my list for my long overdue top 10 films of 2016. Later on, I'm going to bring out my long overdue top 10 and worst films of 2016 a little bit later. But be sure to check me out on YouTube at Real Movie Critic. Make sure you put it all together so you can find me. Also, check out my blog at realmoviecritic.com. And please like me on facebook.com/realmoviecritic. Like me, that way don't forget, I got my preview and review on Facebook Live for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 this Thursday at 7:45-ish, around there. And also follow me on Twitter at RealCritic34. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next time, I'll see you there.